Yo, what's up, YouTube? So I ended up switching out my team. The team that I had, where I was playing the defense, defense attack or whatever. Um, the only reason why I really switched out the character was because um one, Danjin is fun. I think she's cool. I wanted to use her before, but I just didn't. I don't know why. I just didn't. She's definitely a glass cannon. Um, she can't take a hit. Um, but um, I think it's just it's more fun to play. It's more fun to play the character because she just does a lot more damage. Also, when I'm trying to like counter things, uh, it's a little harder to do it with Taoki's slower hits, and Danjin can she can counter stuff easily, and also Gian can counter stuff pretty easily. I usually try to get the counter off. Um, I usually try to get the counter off on that on the pull because the pull has multi hits. So the other move has multi hits too. The second hit, but I mean they both have multi hitting moves. So you countering with her is pretty easy. Like when you just kind of like take your time, and when the counter like the counterable move is about to come. Um, but Taoki, she has really slow hits. But the thing is, I don't know. I was thinking about replacing Taoki or replacing Jian with Taoki, but I like this character and I don't want to not use this character. You know what I mean? I think she's cool. Um, I like that she has a lot of multi-hitting attacks. She has a shield. She has a heal. She has all this stuff. And somebody did mention in my comments that like maybe that I should switch out maybe I should switch out Baiji for Taoki and use or use her heal, right, instead of having Baiji's heal. But the thing is Baiji just has the chunky heals. And if I build her, correctly, then I should be good. But maybe I should try. I think I have her at level 30 actually. Taoki is level 30, right? Taoki is level 30. Okay, so let me try this out, right? So I'm gonna switch out. See, the other thing was I was gonna switch out. I was gonna. I have these ideas because, well, somebody gave me the idea to switch out by G, but I had this idea to switch out Jian because if I use Tao Key's um
Time to work?
shields instead of
No more lazing around?
Jian shields, I think it would be faster, right? It would be a faster thing because you pop on the shield and then you can like, do your thing, and switch out. So, uh, also this is let's try it out. Actually, now we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try out this setup, but we're gonna do it at this tacit field. I think this is tacit field, right? This is the first time I played tacit field. I think I unlocked it earlier today. While I was at work, I had a chance to play like one. I had a chance to play one side mission earlier today while I was at work because I ended up locking the keys in my van and I happened to have my phone in my pocket. So while somebody had to go pick up the other key and bring it to where I was, I just sat there and played some side mission stuff and then ran around and did some farming or whatever. But so I've never played Tacit Field before. I assume I'm just gonna have to kill a bunch of stuff and then we try to pass it. So this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with uh Tauki here. I'm going to build up her what is it called? Her what the fuck is it called? Her team meter. Build up her team outro skill meter, and then use her shield, and then what do I have? Oh yeah, use her shields, and then switch out to Danjin, because I'll get 3 times to be hit, and I'll probably use those up very quickly. But I'll get 3 times to be hit without taking any damage, and be able to do a bunch of damage. Then switch back into Taoqi, and then anytime I need health, I just switch to Baiji. And that's why I feel like this team, I feel like it's better. It works better than working with Jian, because I usually want Jian to be attacking
Sometimes
stuff.
I pretend I would.
Shh. And then sometimes, God. So with Jian, it seems like it's a little bit harder to get her shield off on certain stuff, because usually I have to sit there and charge up the whole meter, and then just let the whole thing play out. And then while I'm letting the whole thing play out, I'm taking damage, and then half the time I'll just the shield will just be gone by the time I switch out to my other character, and I have to stay there with Jian and keep fighting, which is fine because I like the character. I like fighting with the character, but I think it would just flow better if I had Taoqi there as a defensive support, and for Danjin, and then have the heals from Jian, from Baiji, right? So, I mean, I guess I could do that, or I could set up Jian, as somebody mentioned, set up Jian and have her there instead of Baiji, and then try to get the shield off, and then switch out to Taoqi to get the shields, and then go into Danjin. So let's just try it out and see how it works. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, unleash the powerful explosion with intro skills, damaging all nearby enemies in radius. Passive discords in the field. 4.
Steady there.
Trying to get this.
Now it's my turn.
Okay. Now we got the concerto. Boom.
Let's
switch
take
it.
it slow. Guide my blade.
I got hit.
Again. Upswing.
Okay. So we
I got
switch
your back.
switch back out. Pull the charge. Wait for that to proc.
Everyone stand down.
I mean, I don't necessarily need to wait for the concerto experience. I mean, the concerto meter or whatever. I think it is called concerto, right? Yeah. Didn't mean to do that. Go back into her. Ooh. Okay. My brain is thinking. That's the wrong thing. I don't know why. Every time I try to call out my DPS character, I just don't.
Commence healing.
Okay, and then
I got your back.
did we do shields, DPS?
Judgment.
Finish him off. Oh, that's right. It was going to be more people.
Steady there. Attack is the best defense.
I always press the wrong button when I want to bring out my first character. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do that. Like it feels like it makes it makes sense. The team feels like it makes sense, right? So now I'm gonna try the team out with instead of Bai Ji being there, I'm gonna try the team out with Jian there.
I'll do my best.
Cause like this would be the team that I would want to play, right? If as long as Jian can heal hard enough. So let me see something real quick. So I have Rejuvenating Glow on her. If I take off the attacks, right? And and I do have this. Oh, I do have this. So this will help with healing too. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. Boom. Claim this real quick. Claim this. Boom. 80. Upon reaching certain union levels, you need to complete Soul 3 phase ascension quests to lift the union level cap. All right, we can do that later. Okay, we got 800 experience for that. We're at union level 20. Good stuff. Okay. All right. What's this? Something free here? Oh yeah, free. Where is this? Is this one right? No. Is there something free? Oh yeah, level bundles here. Lustrous Tides, medium energy cores, shell credits, firm. All right. Oh yes, right. I do have this character now, right? Resonators. She should be down here. Oh yeah, here she is. Got her today, day 5. I haven't like done anything with this character yet. She is she's ice character with a sword. Okay, I'll look at her later. All right, so now with her out, right? So what I would do is we're gonna get what's name as fast as possible, and get the shield as fast as possible, then swap out, right? Shield as fast as possible, swap out the Tau key, get the shields, and then I guess we could just swap into. We don't need to do outro skill, right? We don't need to do the out. Let me see where her outro skill is to remind me, because I think it does more havoc damage or something. Oh wait. Does her thing give more havoc damage? The next character or other characters on a nearby team that gains 38% resonance. Oh, resonance skill. This might be actually really good then, because her resonance skill is what she uses to attack a lot of times, right? So it's 38% resonance skill damage deepened for 14 seconds. Yeah. So she's gonna be hitting pretty hard, right? She should be. Let's activate this. Let's try this out. Oops. Boom.
I got your back. Everyone stand down. I will protect. Steady there. Everyone stand
What is
down.
I gotta find out what the cooldown on the shield move is, so that I probably can use it early. You know what I mean?
Steady there.
Then we're gonna switch out.
Guide my blade. swing. Let's get this over with. Scarlet. Perfuse. Ha! Light.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to my health. You see what I'm saying? She is such a glass cannon without without the heal. Oh my god, if you don't pay attention, she just melts, bro.
Caution. I got your back.
And while I'm sitting here like trying to like make sure
Protect.
my make sure I'm like trying to like, you know, learn my like rotations between these characters because I don't necessarily use this team. I'm like not looking at the health bar
Everyone stand
because
down.
usually I'm not too worried because like my team was just like healthy. What is he doing?
Steady there. Victory, guide my blade. Evils be gone. Chi lasts evermore. I got your back. Ha! I will protect. Everyone stand down.
Okay. So this is after, right? This is post me recording the video you just watched, right? I was watching it back and I noticed that when I died with Dan Jin, I was looking at my health bar and I was like, why is my health bar going down? What is hitting me, right? And this happened to me before. And I was trying to figure out why did I just take damage? And I thought it was like maybe some like AoE damage attack or something from before that killed me. But I went into her skills and I was like, is there something that I take damage from? Like, does havoc damage also do damage to me? Like, that's what I thought. It was like, oh, well, havoc damage. It sounds like, oh, this big damage, and then like you also take damage, or you take, you know, it costs your HP to do damage, right? And I went in here and I was looking at this, and it says when casting Incinerating Will, each attack consumes 3% of Danjin's max HP. No wonder she's a glass cannon. No wonder your health just disappears without you realizing it if you're not looking at your health bar. You come in with a full health bar, you hit Incinerating Will, which I had to figure out what Incinerating Will was. And if you scroll down here, it says Danjin's damage dealt to targets marked with Incinerating Will is increased by 20%. So I'm like, what? I'm like, Incinerating Will, damage dealt to targets marked with Incinerating Will. So I would assume that the thing that is Incinerating Will, here it says it lasts 12 seconds, right? Is the little thing when you do basic EE, and it puts that flower on them, that flower mark. While that's on them, when you hit them, you will take damage. I mean, she does a lot of damage. But boy, do you want her to be doing way more damage. You want to be hitting way less times, because each time you hit, you're doing 3%. So the less you can hit them, the less damage you will take, you know, from, you know, fighting them, right? So for the 12 seconds. So if you can kill them in less than 12 seconds, and you could do it with the least amount of hits possible by, you know, powering her up as much as you can to make her do way more damage to get them killed off, and then switch out and then heal up. Okay. All right. It's starting to come together. But there's just a lot of text. When you're first learning a gacha game, because like I never really fully got into Genshin Impact. I never really fully got into some of these other gacha games because I didn't play them long enough. And a lot of the stuff was, I just want this character. This character looks cool, and I think, I want I want this element, and this element, and that's pretty much the extent of what I was doing in the games. So now that I'm like looking at it and trying to figure out, what teams do what, and what artifacts and stuff, because I do remember that I used to sit there and try to figure out, okay, like, well, what artifacts do I put on my character and why, right? And in like what determines if it's a good artifact or not, or what determines if I should keep it. So at least now, when I'm looking at artifact or looking at echoes now, right? I can like look at something and be like, okay, this one is defense and HP. It's not really that great. It's not that great because like you want to be doing a lot of attack. So like even though I have this on, it's like I probably have this on because like I didn't have anything else at the time, and then like I'll go back and like start swapping them out and see if I have other ones with attack or that fit that area or whatever. Like if I have another one costing one that has attack or something like that, then I can put that on there. And if it has attack here and like here or crit rate here, crit damage or whatever, then that's better, right? So I get why I want to do things, and I get try to activate the Sonata effects. I need the cost here, and once I get the like what is it Pokedex level 15, you get 2 more costs, so you get a little bit more room to put stuff here, and you run a certain what is it, like 3311 33311 or something like that, or something like that, 3 or 4. It's like 4 costing things too, and then try to act the Sonata effects depending on, do you want them in the first slot so you can use the different echo skill, and all that kind of stuff. So I know how to like look at the things now, and it makes more sense to me. So like as I am like kind of starting to understand what to do with my characters and understand what to do with teams and understand why they go where they go and all that kind of stuff, it frees up space in your brain to think about other stuff, and then you start going, okay, this is not as bad as it looks. But when you first because you see I turned off outline, right? Because then when you have outline on, it gives you the basic like explanation of what the echo is. When you turn off outline, it shows you exactly what it is, right? So sometimes you might not, people might not want to look at percentages and numbers and all that kind of stuff because might be casual player, and you just want to know, what does this give me more attack? Cool, and then like you don't care about the percentages and thinking about the math and all that kind of stuff. So at least you'll know here that it gives you like 10% more attack if you activate lingering tunes or whatever, right? But yeah, like now that I'm understanding things a little bit more, I get to um I get to put my brain power elsewhere, like in different parts of these things, and be like, oh, I know how to solve this problem. Because in the beginning, like I didn't know how to solve any problems of how to either make my character do more damage, or how to change what characters and why I would change them, and when I would switch, and when I would do these moves. So it's getting better. It's getting there. We're getting there. We're getting to almost a full understanding. Not even like a full understanding, but we're getting almost to somewhere an adequate understanding of the game to be able to like play it at a slightly higher level than casual. So all right, I just wanted to talk about that because I thought it was funny that I looked back in there and I was just like, why am I taking so much damage? I didn't get hit, right? Like, oh, my attacks are doing damage to me. Okay, so that's the thing to keep in mind while building my characters and trying to make sure that if I'm going to use her, she heals as hard as possible, and and then um and then have this character maybe switching her first to like a heal thing. Like maybe if I switch um just real quick, like if I switch, where's the thing at? It's a little rock, the little rock that Baiji has right now. It's down here somewhere. Oh, here it is, all the way at the bottom. So this one is summons of rock that heals, right? So if I switch this real quick, did I switch it? Did it switch? You need more cost. Oh, okay. I didn't read that. I need more cost to equip the Echo. I need more cost to equip the, but I'm swapping out one for that's a one cost. Let's try this. Let's try this. So we'll just remove this real quick, and then we'll go down here and we'll grab the rock. Switch. Need more. Oh, because Baiji is gonna switch to Baiji. That's why. Okay. All right. I got it. I understand. I understand. I get it. I get it. So, this one should be at the top, right? The one that I had on there before. Okay. Boom. Equip. Okay, now I want to remove this one, and we're going to. Oh, this is so much faster. Jesus Christ. Replace this one. Okay, cool. So now when I put that on there, then I can, in theory, what my brain says to me is to, you know, use shield, throw out the heal like when I need it or whatever, then switch to her, right? When I need to heal this character, when I need to get this character out, I switch to this character, and then I switch to this character, get her shield off, throw down the heal, switch to her, activate shields, throw down the heal, and then switch back to her immediately. Maybe with the see, the thing is, maybe getting the shield, right? Getting the shield, and then because see, this the problem is that, like, if I want to use both of these, right, which I guess is not really viable. If I want to use both of these, then I would have to put one of these on her, because if I put this on her, then I would be able to switch. Okay, so I didn't mean to do that. Whatever, it's fine. I'll fix them later. But the idea is that I do need that on her though. Do need that on. I don't know if I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I keep forgetting I can do this. Okay, 3. See, I don't have the room for that. I don't have the room for it. So, because this gives me havoc damage plus 10%. So like I don't want to get rid of that. And this one is also kind of bad. Like if I can go farm another one that gives me havoc damage, that would be better. I don't even know if I can do that. I don't even know if that's a thing. But yeah. At least I understand what's going on with this now. But the idea was to use both the Pokemon and get the shields from both of them, and then switch back into Danjin and and be healing while not being able to be hurt because of the shields, and then getting back to full health while I'm fighting with Danjin. So I mean something like that. That's the effect kind of that I was kind of going for. But I'll still keep messing around and trying to decide what version of those 4 characters I want to play in a team of 3. So I guess you give me your thoughts on that, and we'll see how it goes with this setup, or these setup, and I'll be like tweaking things or whatever. If I was paying more attention, I think I'd have been fine. But like, I'm gonna keep working on this and see what I want to really do. Let me know what you think is better, because I think playing with Gian on the team is more fun, but I think playing with Baiji on the team is probably better for like rotation purposes. You know what I mean? All right, let me get out of here. All right, thanks for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, and definitely hit follow on the channel, or hit subscribe on the channel. We're very, very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, and I will greatly appreciate it if you could hit the sub button. All right, thanks, and catch you guys later. Peace.